Hello, pilots of the internet. Welcome to Foldable Flight. You can see here kind of a small collection of the planes that I have posted to YouTube this year, or even some that might be coming up in my book. This one's called Bayonet and is in process right now. But I just wanted to recap the year a little bit, talk about some of my favorite planes that have been on the channel, and then ask you guys to vote and let me know what your favorite planes are. So here are 10 of my favorite planes from 2018 in no particular order. Let's get started. I'll start off by giving an honorable mention to all of the sticky note paper airplanes on my channel. I don't think any one of the Postum planes makes my top 10, but I really enjoy having them on my channel. I think it's a nice and different take on paper airplanes.
Seriously?
Yep, seriously. And now to begin our top 10, again in no specific order, I'd like to present you with Falcon X, which I love first and foremost for its appearance. The fact that it has these four wings that split halfway back, I just love the way that this plane looks, and it flies pretty well too. And next we have Reaper, which would be another plane that I think gets in here largely on its appearance. I love the fact that this plane doesn't have a center crease. I really enjoy denying the common stereotypes or expectations for paper airplanes, so not having a center crease really sets this plane apart, and the template on this plane might actually be my favorite of all of them. Now, Plasma Z is undeniably excellent in flight. I love the way this plane flies. It has no problem hitting that far side of the gym. And the template for this plane is really pretty good too. I'm very happy with Plasma Z. It's one of the best planes that I have designed. Now, I can't take all the credit for Emperion One. My cousin Robbie helped me to design the template for this plane, and I have to say that turned out really well. My favorite thing about Emperion One is the locking mechanism that holds all the layers together, but this one really gets in here just for being an excellent plane that is easy to fold, and I think that's really important to the channel, is having things that you guys have no problem folding and that still fly really well. I love the way that Invictus's wings flare out towards the back end of the plane, and I love the way that the template turned out on this as well. And you can see that Invictus is also a really good flyer, so combining all of those things, it was an easy choice to make my top 10. Monarch is definitely in the conversation for being one of my most beautiful paper airplanes. This is literally an origami butterfly that flies, and the fact that it flies so gracefully is a huge plus. I mean, with or without the template, this plane is just gorgeous. I love the giant fins on Firestrike. I think visually that just really sets it apart from a lot of paper airplanes. It flies well too, and that is just a huge plus when you have a plane that looks this cool. Unlike some of the other planes on this list, Circuit Racer makes it almost purely on performance. I do think its aesthetics are really cool. I think that the plane design is cool and the illustrated template is cool. But the fact that this plane boomerangs back to you so well over such a large radius really seals the deal for me. Circuit Racer isn't just one of my favorite planes of this year. This is one of my favorite designs. Elanus has to be my very best gliding paper airplane. I have never seen a plane glide as gracefully across a gym as Elanus is capable of doing. And really, I'm proud of the way that the template turned out. I love the proportions of this plane. This, again, is one of my favorites, not just of this year, but of all of my designs. And finally, we have the plane that started it all for foldable flight, Arrowhead. It was the very first video I posted to YouTube, and this plane is just an excellent entry-level paper airplane. It is easy to fold, and it flies so well. Now, YouTube will only let me give you 5 options for a single poll, and there are obviously 10 planes here. So just vote on one of the 2 polls that I'm putting in the top right corner now for your very favorite paper airplane. If you vote on once on each poll, it's going to kind of skew the results. So if you would, just vote on one of them. And if you notice that your favorite plane from this year is not on my list here, go ahead and leave a comment below letting me know what you think. I'd also kind of like to open up the comment sections to ask you guys, what do you hope for from this channel in 2019? I always want to make content that you guys are enjoying, so let me know what you would like to see most from Foldable Flight next year. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to click that subscribe icon in the top right corner, or head over to foldableflight.com or patreon.com/foldableflight. Or you can watch more of my content here. As always, thank you so much for watching. I will see you next time.